This is Tank's Vlog, brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, the weekly podcast you can hear on SoundCloud and iTunes. This week we had David Strauss on from MyBookieAG, giving you insights on betting tips, betting trends, and how you go about making picks on one of the top sports betting websites in the world. So check it out on SoundCloud and iTunes. I know one thing. Listening to Allow Me to Be Frank is a lot better than watching the Miami Dolphins play friggin' football. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I wasn't excited about the 3-0 start. I knew it was fraudulent. I knew it was fake. I knew it was phony. I knew it was bullshit. Because that's all the Dolphins are. They're bullshit. Every goddamn year it's the same thing. Mediocrity, 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 mediocrity. It's worse than sucking. Being mediocre is worse than sucking. The Browns are building themselves as a good team. If they got a coach that actually has a friggin' brain, maybe they could actually win a couple of games. The Jets, they got a superstar, stud quarterback for the future. The Dolphins, we got Ryan Trashy Hill. And mediocrity, mediocrity, mediocrity. We got a secondary that tonight was torched time and time again. I have a question. If Bobby McCain eats toast, is that cannibalism? Because he is no longer a football player. He is toast. And I love that play. I love that play where Will Fuller gets hurt. Don't know if he's going to be all right or not, but Will Fuller gets hurt. And essentially, he got hurt on a pass interference call that could have possibly been called a late hit or a personal foul to go along with the holding, the illegal contact, and the pass interference. That is 3 penalties on one play. Then we got this clown, this Matt Burke, throwing down his tablet. I suck. How about you do your job? You didn't have him prepared to play Saturday. You didn't have him prepared to play today. Now, I know there's injuries, but come on. They looked embarrassing tonight. We got DeAndre Hopkins catching a pass, and the only defender near him is Kiko Alonso. Kiko Alonso is a linebacker. Having him on DeAndre Hopkins is insanely stupid. Kiko Alonso is a nice player. A good linebacker. You could have him cover a tight end. You could have him clog the middle. But to have him one-on-one on a pure speed receiver like DeAndre Hopkins is just so dumb. And where's the safety? There's no safety. There is no cornerback anywhere near the play. Bobby McCain. Oh my God, Bobby McCain. Retire. Go away. Jesus Louise. Bobby McCain. If the Dolphins played like they did tonight, Nathan Peterman would have 8 touchdown passes against Bobby McCain. Nathan Peterman and Bobby McCain, if they were together on the same field, what would happen when the earth would split open from the suckitude? Another miserable season. This is why the Patriots never lose. That division is garbage. Garbage. Look at the Buffalo Bills. Look at the players. They got Derek Anderson as their starting quarterback right now. Derek Anderson. The Dolphins are so injured right now. I actually think that the Dolphins, they're going to go over there. It's going to be like Scooby-Doo. There's something fishy about this trainer. Ray Ramirez! And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids. Is Ray Ramirez with the Dolphins somehow? Is he connected with the Dolphins? How come everyone's getting hurt? Albert Wilson. Jeez, there's the one. That's the one. That's the one I really love. Albert Wilson. Most exciting player in football. Single-handedly helps them beat the Bears with these two just great yard after catch plays, and then the next week it's like Albert Wilson's a pro. We got something exciting, something happy. Ooh, we're not gonna miss Jarvis Landry, and he's gone. Anytime someone's good, the Dolphins trade him away. We got run over by Lamar Miller, a player we drafted. And meanwhile, we got Jay Ajayi. Oops, no, we're gonna trade him. This team needs a major league changes. It needs to be friggin' blown up. It needs a new general manager. Ryan Tannehill needs to go. He is never going to be good. I mean, to make you actually like Brock Osweiler, that tells you how much Ryan Tannehill sucks. And of course, the best pass tonight was thrown by Danny Amendola. Boy, Danny Amendola right now, boy, I bet you he's regretting his life decisions. I guess the only good thing about Danny Amendola is he'll have his Januaries off this year. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And next week they have to host the Jets. Second time of the year to be playing the Jets. And if they lose that game, you could cancel the season. That's basically it. Although at 4-4, you could probably cancel it now. Just once, I want to see a team just hang with the Patriots. Just once. The division is terrible. Minimum, the Patriots get 5 wins a year against this lousy, horrible, atrocious division. This dumpster fire division. It's like putting Alabama in the Sun Belt Conference. That is why they never lose. There's no challenge. It's a walkover. That's why Tom Brady's going to play till he's 90. Yeah, because the Dolphins will still continue. We're just spinning around. And then Ryan Tannehill. The Dolphins secondary is looking pretty poor out there. Oh, gee, you think? Thanks, Captain Obvious. Yeah, he is Captain Obvious. That's who Joe Buck is. He's Captain Obvious. And the kicker is, they played a quarterback today that has a collapsed lung. Got no pressure on him. Cameron Wake should join Eli Manning on the all-washed-up team. 20 years of this just utter, just mind-numbing mediocrity. Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. NBA. Another big game by Blake Griffin as the Pistons are now 4-0. Andre Drummond went 26 points, 22 rebounds to lead the way as the Pistons beat the Cleveland Cadabers 110-103. The Cadabers, the team formerly known as the Cavaliers, they are now 0-5. It was the Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard scoring 41 points, beating the Orlando Magic 128-114. The Boston Celtics, they beat the Thunder 101-95. It was the Lakers 121-114 winner over the Nuggets, as LeBron James had a triple-double, handing Denver its first loss of the year. NHL, oh, Devils. Getting ready for a big 7-game road trip, and now they've gone winless in the last 3 games. This one, at least, they got a point with a tie, but 3 times they had to lead. 3 times they had to lead, and they had a chance to add the lead, and Blake Coleman just didn't get the puck past puck in on a breakaway on a shorthanded chance, and then Predators tie it, and then in overtime, the Devils were just very tentative as Nashville came away with a 4-3 win. The Devils are a young team. They have points when they're going to look really good. They're going to have games where they're just going to flat out let you down. And tonight was one of those games where they just flat out let you down. This is a game they should have had. This is a game if they want to really be contenders, really want a chance to take the next step forward, they have to win, and they didn't. As I wait for the rest of the NHL scores to load, I like watching that buffering wheel. That thing just spins around, spinning. Firefox is not responding. I swear, if I would have hit that money, the first thing I would have done was buy a new car. The second thing I would have done is buy a new computer and then take this old piece of junk, HP trash, to the park and take a baseball bat. Die, motherfucker, like the friggin' Office Space. What a piece of crap this thing is. HP computers. For those who like computers that suck. Never, ever will I buy an HP product again. They suck. Their products are shit. Anticipation. I guess I have to pause the video now. Alright, 5 minutes later, we're back. I hate this computer, I really do. Alright, elsewhere, it was the Blackhawks downing the Rangers 4-1. The Bruins blanked the Flyers 3-0. The Sabres over the Canadiens 4-3. It was the Blue Jackets bleeding the Blues 7-4. It was the Minnesota Wild 4-1 over the Kings. The Stars beat the Ducks 5-3. It was the Penguins 9-1 winners in Calgary. The Oilers beat the Capitals 4-1. And the Coyotes beat the Canucks 4-1. Today's 3 stars are Deshaun Watson, who had more touchdowns than incompletions as the Dolphins defense for the 2nd straight week couldn't force a damn turnover. Damian Lillard, who had 41 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, leading the Trailblazers past the Magic. And Yaroslav Halak, who had 26 saves in a shutout for the Bruins. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Giants legend Antonio Pierce, who turns 40. And we take a look back to 1968, when George Foreman won a gold medal in boxing, and then stunned everyone by actually showing patriotism by waving and kissing the American flag. So, check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Don't forget to listen to Allow Me to Be Frank for tips from MyBookie AG, David Strauss, and have a good day, and misery.